Yo, in this video, I'll be showing you how to track the enemy jungler. But before we begin the video, I'm gonna ask that you please leave a like if you like the video, or you can leave a dislike, up to you. Leave a comment, and hit that subscribe button, that big red button right there. But enough of all that, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time, let's get straight into it. Alright, so we're gonna make this quick.
Yeah.
As you can see, I'm in a spectating match. Spectating an old match that I played. But this video is basically meant for low elo because a lot of low elo players don't know how to track the enemy jungler. And really what tracking the enemy jungler means is just predicting where the jungler is going to be in case of a gank. So in case you're like topside and you're like up here and then you just get ganked, right? You don't want that to happen. So you want to know, or at least have a good specific guess as to where the enemy jungler would be. So the easiest way to tell where the jungler will be in low elo, most of the time, is where he starts. So typically, in general, most junglers will have to clear from, since in Lee Sin's standpoint, go from bottom to top side. So he'd go from here, this entire jungle, all the way to here. Or he'll do like a 3 camp, so he'll do red, this, into Gromp, or he'll do a red, blue, into Gromp, or whatever. Typically, that's the route that every jungler goes, right? But the main objective for junglers is to speedrun to 315 and get to the river for Scuttle Crab, because Scuttle Crab is going to be up. So the easiest way to tell where the jungler is going to be is based off where he starts and the timing. Now, if you're like a mid laner, let's say we're trying to track Lee Sin, right? If Annie gets priority, she can actually ward this right here. Depends if Lee Sin will actually be there on time, but I don't even think Annie does that anyways. It's low elo. But warding here would be good information to know where Lee Sin is, right? As you can see, Lee Sin is going for an invade. I chose the wrong video. Alright, so what happened here was I actually lost the blue buff and then he ended up dying. I wanted to make that a point that invades can happen, which is why, you know, it doesn't always work out. But let's just see what happens at 315, where Lee Sin is. So right now, Lee Sin is, you know, in this side, like I predicted, right? Because he started here. He did take my blue, but we managed to kill him. But he started here. He went for an invade. It worked out for him, but we killed him. And then he went right back here to clear it that side. Alright, so we're spectating a challenger game. C9 copy. I guess he just got filled or whatever. So notice he starts blue, right? It's gonna speed it up. Also notice that she started her blue. So what's gonna happen most likely, and it's still possible, like I said, that they can change their routes anytime they want. They don't have to do, like, you know, the normal stuff. They could go for an invade, or I don't think Evelyn would, but yeah. Or they could just do like 3 camps here and then into a gank here. Oh yeah, so I also forgot to mention, notice how Hecarim is getting a leash, right? Hecarim is getting a leash by Gwen. And you have the Riven here. This is a way for you to be able to tell, you know, where the jungler is starting. If you're able to tell where the jungler is starting, you'll be able to know or likely guess where the jungler will end up at 315. 315, once again, is the main timing you have to know. And I think 6 minutes as well, because that's when camp starts to reset. So 315 and like around somewhere around 6 minutes is where you want to know like the timing of the jungler. Now, because Gwen is leashing Hecarim and bot side is releasing Evelyn, they're gonna know where the jungler is gonna end up at 315. And the reason being is because Gwen is gonna show up late to lane, as well as bot side. They're gonna show up late to lane. So these people are already aware that, you know, you look here. There's no bot lane. And Riven is also pinging like that Gwen's missing. So she's already pinging here that they started here. So That's how you know where the jungler starts. Now, once you get figured that out, just know the typical route, especially for Hecarim, he has to do a full clear. The typical route is to go from here, from this jungle, all the way here. And you want to finish around 315. So once he's done with his clears, he'll either back, which I don't think he will, but he'll either back or he'll go straight into the river. So by 315, Hecarim is going to be here. And vice versa for Evelynn, because Evelynn has the full clear as well. She's going to start in this jungle, head all the way here, and at 315 she'll be here. That's pretty much what jungle tracking is. It's really all you need to know. As a laner, you just want to make sure you have, you know, a ward in case. But like right around the 3-minute mark, you want to have like a ward there. I'm not saying place a ward at 3 minutes, but I'm saying like around 3 minutes, you might want to have, you know, something warded just in case. Because you don't want to be hesitating or guessing. Like, I'd recommend you put a ward like here if you're top side. Somewhere like in this line. You could actually see if they're doing scuttle on top of that. So most of the time you'll be able to tell that they're doing scuttle regardless. And as a mid laner, I'd say to put a ward, you know, like here. In case Evelynn shows up there, you'll be able to tell where she is. Or if you're Sylas, in this case, you put a ward there. Like what he did. He actually did it. So this is a good ward. Because now Hecarim's going to show up here. And they'll know where he is. So let's just watch real quick what happens. Notice how Evelynn is pathing this way. Hecarim's here. Now they have a ward on Hecarim, so they know. Evelynn is at her red, Hecarim's at his red. It's almost 315. Now Hecarim's at his Krugs and Evelynn's at her Krugs. Notice the timing is 3 minutes now. Everyone's getting ready for this whole Scuttlecraft fight, so you gotta be aware. Now as a bot laner, you know Evelynn is gonna be this side. Just because of where she started. So you're safe, you're in the clear to fight or whatever, you're in the clear to get a gank. Especially because of Hecarim. Let's just see what happens though. Top side is happening. Gank's about to happen there. Gank's about to happen here. Notice it's 3 minutes and a gank happened. And then this happens. So it's like both sides got a gank kill. He got a kill, she got a kill. Perfect example of what I'm trying to say. Now they weren't in river, but once it's 3 minutes, 3 minutes and 15 seconds type stuff, or 3 minutes to 3 minutes and 15 seconds, both junglers are gonna be, you know, on that specific side. So that's really jungle tracking. Hopefully it made sense. I didn't really go too much into detail. It's a simple, you just gotta know where the jungler starts. So if Hecarim starts here, he's most likely gonna be here. And then at 315, he's gonna be in river or looking for a gank. Vice versa, if Evelynn started here, she'll be here. 315, get a crab, go for a gank, or just back. That's the basic knowledge of jungle tracking. It is so easy. Just keep in mind, just always remember to always look at where the leash is happening. So they're leashing Evelynn and she's getting a leash. Riven's gonna ping missing, which means Hecarim started here. Vice versa, Evelynn started here because they're missing. They're 9 lane. So that's basic jungle tracking. It is so easy, it's so simple. Just once again, 1, know where the leash is happening, and 2, pay attention to the time, the clock. Always pay attention to 315. Like, that's gonna be a dead giveaway as to where the jungler will likely be. So always make sure you have like a ward, you know, somewhere, river, or even if possible, someone have a ward there. essential wards, or have a ward here, something, you know. But that's it, guys. That's jungle tracking. Hopefully you understood. I try to keep it quick and to the point. Nothing special, but yeah. I'll catch you on the next video though. Once again, please make sure you leave a like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to build a community with you guys. But yeah, guys, I'll catch you on the next video. Deuces. I'm out.